All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're breaking down what one food blogger in Nagasaki, Japan, called a truly moving culinary experience. We're going to take a deep dive into a restaurant called Yakiniku Club to see what makes a meal there so incredibly special. And you know what? Let's just start at the end. This was his final verdict. The big takeaway here is this almost unbelievable bang for your buck. That idea, incredible satisfaction for the price, is really the theme for this whole experience. So here's our game plan. First, we'll get to know the restaurant. Then we'll break down this top-tier ultra course. After that, we're walking through the meat tasting course by course. Then we'll check out all the amazing side dishes. And finally, we'll cover the grand finale and the final verdict. Let's go. Okay, first things first, where are we? We're at the Yakiniku Club in Saikai, Nagasaki. Now for our reviewer, this isn't just some random place. It's a personal favorite, a spot he recommends so much that the staff actually knows him. This is definitely a place you need to book in advance, especially for the meal we're about to see. And you gotta love the personality of this place. When you walk up, you're greeted by these really fun, quirky signs. This one here says, #meat is 0 calories. Apparently a previous one said, #eat meat and forget. It's just a great, fun little touch before you get down to the serious business of eating. All right, let's get to the main event. The whole reason for this visit was to experience the Ultra Course. This is a special reservation-only menu, and it's supposed to be the absolute best that Yakiniku Club has to offer. So this number right here is the most important detail. 8,800 yen. That includes tax. Seriously, keep this price locked in your head as we go through everything that's included, because it's the benchmark for this whole incredible experience. This chart really just lays it all out, doesn't it? The Ultra Course is the undisputed king of the castle here, and you can see its defining feature right there in the table, the Chateaubriand. We're talking about the most prized, most luxurious cut of beef tenderloin. Okay, now we're at the heart of it all. We're going to walk through the main event, this incredible sequence of meat dishes, in the exact order they were served. This is where the magic really happens. The first meat to hit that hot grill is Imari beef, served yakishabu style. What that means is you get these beautifully marbled, paper-thin slices that you just barely grill for a few seconds. It's a really gentle, absolutely delicious way to start. And the reaction? I mean, wow. He describes it as a waterfall of meat juice, a piece of beef so incredibly tender and rich that it just melts the second it hits your tongue. You can practically feel that description. So right after that melt-in-your-mouth moment, you get a complete shift in texture. Next up is a thick-cut premium beef tongue. The goal here isn't softness. It's about a satisfying kind of crisp bite that the blogger describes with a sound zaku. Just a perfect, clean snap. And then, the moment everyone's been waiting for, the highlight of the entire meal arrives, the Chateaubriand from Miyazaki. This is the king. This is the absolute peak of the mountain, and it's the centerpiece of the whole course. And the experience basically left him speechless. He talks about a softness that's like silk and this pure, intense red meat flavor. You know, this is one of those moments that's more than just eating. It's an actual experience. But wait, we're not done with the highlights. Next up is this super interactive dish called yakisuki. You take another piece of that gorgeous marbled Imari beef, you grill it for just a second, and then you immediately dip it into a bowl of rich, raw egg. That combination of the hot, salty beef with the cool, creamy egg, it's just a masterpiece. But here's the thing about a truly world-class meal. It's not just about the main event. And this Ultra Course proves its worth with an entire cast of amazing, high-quality supporting dishes. I mean, just look at this lineup. You've got the perfect starters to get your palate ready. You have a rich, tender stewed beef tendon with a perfect egg yolk right in the middle, a crisp, refreshing salad to cut through the richness, and then you even get this creative fusion of roast beef and seared sushi. Every single dish is on point. And now, it's time for the closing act. Any great meal knows how to stick the landing, and the Ultra Course has this perfect 1-2 punch to finish everything off. This is just brilliant. So that leftover raw egg from the yakisuki, which is now packed with all that beefy umami, doesn't go to waste. They pour it over a bowl of rice with their special sauce to make the ultimate tamago kake gohan. It's such a smart, resourceful, and absolutely delicious finishing dish. And for dessert, not just some slice of cake,
You get something totally unique, a stone parfait. It's served in a heavy stone bowl that's been chilled until it's ice cold, and you get to customize it. Our guy went with vanilla and salt milk ice cream, topped with caramel and Oreos. What a way to end.
So, this brings us right back to where we started. The final verdict? It was the best emotional experience. But that second part is so important. He's in awe of the quality and the cost performance. For that 8,800 yen price tag, this wasn't just dinner, it was an absolute event. And that kind of leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? We just broke down one person's peak culinary moment, a meal where the quality, the value, and the pure emotion of it all just came together perfectly. So it makes you wonder, what's yours? What's that one meal you know you'll never, ever forget?